Elon Musk comments on controversial clip of him giving a Nazi-like salute. So at Trump's second inauguration today, Elon Musk did something that has spurred some controversy. Let's just watch the clip real quick. Okay, so there it is. The question of the day is, was this a Nazi salute, a Sieg Heil, the Roman salute, as it's called? He did it a second time there. Obviously, many on the left, including liberals, and also many conservatives, and also many Nazis, do think he was making a, Nazi salute. Your more average, typical conservative is saying, no, you're crazy. He was not doing a Sieg Heil, Nazi salute. You're crazy. He's just autistic. He was just doing something with his arms, emoting somehow in a way that he felt like doing in that moment. What do I think? The reality is, and another content creator that I listen to said this earlier today, in my opinion, in my view, I don't need Elon Musk to actually do the Sieg Heil to know that he's a Nazi. His beliefs alone are fucking horrible. He just so happens to repeat all the same talking points that Nazis repeat. Racist, white nationalist, xenophobic talking points. I pointed this out before, but Elon Musk is just constantly, every single day, reposting, obviously, like really far right people, really far right rhetoric, but he's also reposting and retweeting legitimate Nazis every single day. The one example I gave in a previous video, I think my most recent one, was this guy, I am yes and you are no. This guy is a straight up Nazi. Yes, he spreads, obviously far right, white ethno-nationalist, whatever, propaganda on the daily as well. But this I am yes and you are no guy doesn't pretend he's not a Nazi. There's no level of plausible deniability with him relative to Elon, where there's a veneer, the thinnest apple skin thick veneer of plausible deniability with Elon Musk's Nazism. I am yes and you are no, full, straight on, full tilt Nazi. Again, I did this example in my previous video, so if I'm being repetitive, I apologize. What is the most important question of our lifetime? Define the JQ, the Jewish question, and I'll answer it. Go. The question is what to do with them. They're a known problem. I'm certain that's what the great Hitler meant by JQ. To become the enemy they fear us to be. That's how we defeat them, to become a majority too. Will Jews ever be satisfied with not fully enslaving the world, knowing their prophecy has therefore gone unfulfilled? They will not. So yeah, this guy is a straight up Nazi. Elon reposts this guy almost every fucking day. No, I am Aryan with blue eyes. No, I am Aryan with blue eyes. Aryan with blue eyes. No, Aryan with blue eyes. Dude celebrates Hitler's birthday. So yeah, I didn't need Elon doing this salute to know he was a Nazi. Also, since doing the Nazi salute, Elon has boosted a fascist or Holocaust denier 21 times today, but I'm sure it was just an accident. That was today. He's not a Nazi. He's just really into Nazi stuff, okay? So as for whether this literally was like a Freudian Sieg Heil or something, I honestly don't know. When I initially saw this, I was like, holy shit. It looks exactly like what it is. It looks like he intentionally... he charges it up. Look at this shit, man. He gets into it, man. Okay. And in my head, I'm like, okay, Elon being autistic, I believe it. He said he was, I don't want to play armchair psychologist, but he seems like he's a little bit on the spectrum. Nothing against that. There are plenty of people on the spectrum who are not Nazis, okay? I'm not trying to make that correlation, okay? Please don't misconstrue what I'm trying to say here. And people who are on the spectrum can do wacky things, I don't know. I'm not on the spectrum, really, I don't think. Not much. So again, the right-wing explanation is he just was in a fit of passion and just kind of went, ugh. But in my head, I'm like, if that was me and I'm in a fit of passion and I'm so excited that my favorite billionaire fascist was elected and I'm just gonna go crazy, yeah. He's done this before, right? He's gone yeah. Maybe fist out, woo. I don't know how far down the list going boom, boom, twice in a row would be on my, like, I don't know. The other element to me, like kind of in the back of my head, is Elon Musk is a troll. He loves owning the libs. So I could see him like doing a Sieg Heil and just not saying he did a Sieg Heil and then just like laughing at the media, laughing at the libs or whatever, talking about it. That would be something one of these assholes would do. So I guess those are my two theories. Perhaps this was a fit of passion and it was a Freudian Hitler salute. Or kind of like Laura Ingraham, he knew he could just do it, say he didn't do it, and get away with it, which is what's happening. If you haven't seen the Laura Ingraham one, this was at the RNC in 2016. She finishes what she's saying and she just goes, whoop. Laura Ingraham made an accidental salute during her RNC speech. I bet it was. She just spouts Nazi rhetoric, white supremacist, white nationalist rhetoric every single day. But this was just a little accident. Again, it's same with Elon Musk. Like, look, everything you're saying is exactly what the Nazis want. You don't need to do the Hitler salute to be a Nazi. Okay, now I'm going to get really deep into the weeds. I don't want to go full, like, body language expert, but it's his reaction kind of after he does this that sort of makes me think it was intentional, or at least he realized what he did. This clip cuts off a little too early, but we can catch a little bit of it, right? So he does the first salute, he turns around, Sieg Heils again, and then he's like, oh, my heart. He kind of has like this like shit-eating like look on his face to me. Like he knew what he just did. And he's trying to like, play the plausible deniability, tiptoe around it thing to, piss off the media and libs and whatnot. But again, I really want to stress this. You don't need to have him literally Sieg Heil to know he's a fascist, to know he's a Nazi. Even if he wasn't retweeting literal Nazis and Holocaust deniers like dozens of times a day, even if he wasn't doing that, you'd be able to discern that he's a fascist, he's a Nazi, just by the things he believes, just by his own rhetoric. And by the way, everything I'm saying here is satire and for humor purposes only. I have no intention to defame anyone. Blah, 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 blah. For legal purposes, no, I'm not saying Elon Musk is a Nazi or anything negative whatsoever. I'm just implying it heavily. Elon Musk is a Nazi in a video game. Elon Musk was visibly bursting with excitement after President Donald Trump's inauguration. At a celebration rally on Monday at Capital One Arena in Washington, he pumped his fist in the air and bellowed a yes to the raucous crowd. But another gesture soon after has sent observers questioning whether Musk was expressing just joy or something more insidious. I just want to say thank you for making it happen, the Tesla and SpaceX CEO and Twitter owner told the audience of Trump supporters. Musk then slapped his chest with his right hand before flinging it diagonally upwards, palm face down. He turned around to audience members behind the podium and repeated the gesture. I mean, come on, everybody. Like, really? Like, really? Really? You're crazy, man. What? It's nothing like a Nazi salute. It's nothing. What? You hysterical liberals with your Trump derangement syndrome, calling everyone who Sieg Heil's a Nazi, who retweets Nazis every day a Nazi. What? What? There is no pattern here. There is no way a reasonable person could remotely think he's a Nazi. That is just hysterical lib shit. Come on. My heart goes out to you, the 53-year-old billionaire said, palm back on his chest. But the quick salute-like movement drew attention as swiftly as it happened. In live commentary, CNN anchor Aaron Burnett pointed the gesture out, and co-host Casey Hunt noted, it's not something that you typically see in American political rallies. Oh, come on. I remember it was a clip from Borat 2. If I'm remembering correctly, in Borat 2, they were at a Trump rally in Washington State, my home state, and Borat was on stage singing about like how they're gonna, I don't even remember, but I think he said something like kind of racist, and the cameraman caught someone in the crowd Sieg Heiling after he said like the racist thing.
What should we do with scientists?
Let's hear for freedom to the bears. Yeah! Let's hear for gas them up like the Germans. Okay, let's do gas them up.
And that's definitely not the first time. Out and about, no plausible deniability, Nazis have been caught at Trump rallies. I mean, it's basically a more common occurrence than rain in Seattle. Social media swarmed with confusion and theories. WTF? What did Elon Musk just do? One Twitter user asked. Streamer and leftist political commentator Hassan Pike? Come on, editors. Time is sloughing, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. Hassan Piker posted, did Elon Musk just hit the Roman salute at his inauguration speech? Right, so this is what also like kind of right-wingers are saying. It wasn't a Nazi salute, it was a Roman salute. Did some Wikipedia editor remove the part where it said it was the fascist salute? I looked at this earlier today and it said fascist salute, like right here, like commonly known as the fascist salute. Okay, so here's the page from the 17th, so a few days before this ever happened. The Roman salute, also and more correctly known as the fascist salute. Some like little Nazi twerp Wikipedia editor removed this part. It was in the most recent edit. So this is the current edit. This was the edit just before it. You can see they removed 41 characters from it. The Roman salute, also known as the fascist salute. So some little Nazi in the last like 15 minutes removed the reference to it more commonly being known as the fascist salute. That is super funny to me. We can see who did it, by the way. He also wasn't the first Nazi to do it. This guy too. In this edit that I just looked at, this guy also removed the reference to it being the fascist salute. That is so fucking funny. Well, check this out, bitch. Boom. Yeah, okay, so it's telling me what he did. He just removed the also known as the fascist salute. Oh my fucking god. So, the Roman salute, also known as the fascist salute, is a gesture in which the right arm is fully extended, facing forward with palm down and fingers touching. The gesture soon became part of the rising Italian fascist movement's symbolic repertoire. In 1923, the salute was gradually adopted by the Italian fascist regime. It was then adopted as the Nazi salute and made compulsory within the Nazi Party in 1926 and gained national prominence in the German state when the Nazis took power in 1933. It was also adopted by other fascist, far-right, and ultra-nationalist movements. God, look at this fucking dweeb, dude. God. Puts all his juice into it, man. He puts all his juice into it. Look at this. Fucking little Nazi bitch. Okay. Other users quickly drew comparison to a Nazi salute popularly used by Adolf Hitler. I mean, other Nazis too. Public broadcaster PBS shared the clip on social media and reported it as what appeared to be a fascist salute. Musician and environmental activist Bill Madden posted, if giving the Nazi Sieg Heil salute was an Olympic event like gymnastics, Elon Musk would have received a perfect score of 10. Musk even nailed the facial expression. Seriously, Hitler would be jealous. Yeah. Ruth Ben-Ghiat, a history professor at New York University who self-identified as a historian of fascism, posted on Blue Sky, it was a Nazi salute and a very belligerent one too. Israeli newspaper Haaretz reported the gesture as a Roman salute and said it will only cause greater alarm among Jews who have expressed concern with the billionaire's proximity to Trump's inner circle while platforming views prominent with the far right. Okay. Rolling Stone magazine reported that neo-Nazis and right-wing extremists in America and abroad were abuzz after the gesture, citing celebratory captions of the clip from far-right figures such as incredible things are happening already, Lamau, and okay, maybe woke is really dead. Representative Jerry Nadler posted on Twitter that he never imagined we would see the day when what appears to be a Heil Hitler salute would be made behind the presidential seal. This abhorrent gesture has no place in our society and belongs in the darkest chapters of human history. However, some have come to Musk's defense. The Anti-Defamation League, or as some have called the Apartheid Defense League, due to their rigorous defending of Israel's genocide, an organization whose mission is to combat anti-Semitism, and which describes a Hitler salute as one with an outstretched arm with the palm down, posted on X shortly. So they literally call the Hitler salute as one with an outstretched arm with the palm down, and they're going to defend this shit. posted on Twitter shortly after the incident that the billionaire Trump megadonor made an awkward gesture in a moment of enthusiasm, not a Nazi salute, and that all sides should give one another a bit of grace, perhaps even a benefit of the doubt, and take a breath. They are defending a literal Nazi doing a Sig Heil at a fucking Nazi rally, a Trump rally. Meanwhile, they're calling anyone who says maybe the state of Israel shouldn't commit genocide an anti-Semite. Eyal Jacobi, a University of Pennsylvania graduate who campaigned against anti-Semitism on college campuses, called it a stupid hand gesture in a post on Twitter, adding, anyone trying to portray him as a Nazi is intentionally misleading the public. Okay, bro. I don't know who this guy is, but when I read who campaigned against anti-Semitism on college campuses in the context of, like, 2020, the end of 2023 on, I just assume they're saying anyone who's saying Israel shouldn't commit genocide against the Palestinians, that's campaigning against anti-Semitism. So, of course, someone who's going to defend the state of Israel like that, like, I don't want to say that's what this person was doing, but, again, there's a pattern, I suppose, that I'm picking up on. So assuming this guy is one of those guys, sure, of course he's going to defend Elon Musk literally Sig Heiling. Aaron Astor, a history professor at Maryville College in Tennessee, posted, "This is a socially awkward autistic man's wave to the crowd where he says my heart goes out to you." Musk had previously disclosed he has Asperger's syndrome, also known as autism spectrum disorder. Newsweek opinion editor Batya Unger Sargon offered a similar explanation, adding, "We don't need to invent outrage." Okay, I'm still like, okay, fine. He didn't Sig Heil. I'll concede it. Fuck it. I'll concede it. He did not Sig Heil. He is still a Nazi, okay? There's still mountains of evidence that Elon Musk is a far-right fucking lunatic. Musk has previously been criticized for allowing pro-Nazi accounts to flourish on his platform and for posting right-wing memes and seemingly supporting anti-Semitic conspiracy theories, which led to an exodus of advertisers on Twitter in 2023, and for recently supporting Germany's far-right populist AfD party, literally their modern Nazi party, whose leaders have made anti-Semitic, anti-Muslim, and anti-democratic statements, according to the ADL. The debate over Musk's latest move has added fuel to other ongoing feuds, too. Progressive firebrand Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez targeted the ADL, which has been accused by the left of turning a blind eye toward Trump and his allies, in a post on Twitter saying, "Just to be clear, you're defending a Heil Hitler salute that was performed and repeated for emphasis and clarity." Yeah, bro did it twice, okay? People can officially stop listening to you as any sort of reputable source of information now. You work for them. Thank you for making that crystal clear to all. Staunch Trump supporter Marjorie Taylor Greene, meanwhile, threatened PBS, saying that she would call it to testify before the oversight subcommittee she chairs that is set to work with the newly formed Department of Government Efficiency, which Musk oversees. I look forward to PBS at NewsHour coming before my committee, explaining why lying and serving propaganda to serve the Democratic Party and attack Republicans is a good use of taxpayer funds. Go fuck yourself, you dumb, nuclearly stupid piece of shit. Musk has not directly addressed the controversy, though he replied to a number of posts about it on Twitter, thanking the ADL, mocking AOC, and agreeing with the post that said, "Can we please retire the calling people a Nazi thing? It didn't work during the election. It's not working now. It's tired, boring, and old material. You burned out as a blah, 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 blah." Nah. If you're a fucking Nazi, I'm going to call you a Nazi. If you're literally reposting Nazis every single day, literal Jewish question, I am Aryan with blue eyes, Nazis, every single day, I'm going to call you a Nazi. I'm sorry. In a video game, satire, not for real, okay? Musk also reposted a clip of his rally remarks that included him making the gesture, commenting, "The future is so exciting." So let's see how the not, plausible deniability Nazis are reacting to this. Right-wing extremists are abuzz over Musk's straight-arm salute. "Incredible things are happening already," Lamau wrote. Gab founder and Hitler bot inventor Andrew Torba. I have not heard of the Hitler bot, but okay. Right-wing extremists, white nationalists, and neo-Nazis are celebrating an alarming gesture made by the world's richest man. At a post-inauguration rally on Monday, Elon Musk thanked Donald Trump's supporters with a gesture that resembled a Roman salute, first putting his palm to his chest and then extending a stiff right arm toward the crowd at a slight elevation with his palm down. It wasn't a one-off. He later repeated the gesture. I mean, it was like 3 seconds later, he later repeated the gesture. Musk's sway in the new administration is hard to overstate. The billionaire spent hundreds of millions to get Trump elected and has been sitting shotgun for much of the transition period, helping Trump shape his cabinet and incoming administration. Trump has tasked Musk to lead the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, a quasi-governmental effort to eliminate hundreds of billions in federal spending. And in his inauguration speech, Trump has also embraced Musk's life goal of colonizing Mars as part of America's manifest destiny. Regardless of whether the South Africa-born Musk intended the salute as a Sieg Heil, salute favored by the followers of Adolf Hitler in World War II, as some online commenters have suggested, it was eagerly received that way by extremists online. I mean, again, like, really? The Nazis thought this was a Nazi salute? I mean, that's a stretch. Like, come on. Really? You thought this was a Nazi salute? Come on. Come on. You guys are silly. That little thing? Y'all think that's a Nazi salute? You'd have to be crazy to think that's a Nazi salute. I mean, look at it. It looks nothing like a Nazi salute. What? Christopher Pohlhaus, the leader of the notorious neo-Nazi group Blood Tribe, posted the clip of Musk's salute on Telegram with a lightning bolt emoji evocative of the Nazi SS and the caption, "I don't care if this was a mistake, I'm going to enjoy the tears over it." Another neo-Nazi leader, Christopher Hood, who founded the New England race separatist movement NSC 131, also posted the clip to Telegram with the emojis question mark, exclamation point, question mark, and happy face. Andrew Torba is the founder of the far-right Christian nationalist social media platform Gab, which pioneered AI-powered Nazi chatbots. He shared the clip on his account with the caption, "Incredible things are happening already, Lamau." Far-right author Keith Woods, whom the Southern Poverty Law Center has called a self-described ethno-nationalist and anti-Semite, shared the clip in a post on Twitter, writing, "Okay, maybe woke is really dead." Thomas Sewell, an Australia-based neo-Nazi whose Telegram avatar is a picture of himself throwing a Roman salute, posted the video of Elon Musk calling it a Donald Trump white power moment. The Proud Boys Ohio chapter posted to a clip of the Musk video to its Telegram channel with the text, "Hail Trump." So, like, all the Nazis think the American fascist movement has started. They seem to like everything Trump and Elon are doing. I wonder why. I wonder why all American Nazis love Trump and Elon. Isn't that kind of weird? Shouldn't that be a red flag to someone that, like, every Nazi is like, dude, we are so fucking thrilled that Trump is the fucking president? No, the Nazis are like, no, we got our guy. A chapter of the white nationalist group White Lives Matter posted a note of appreciation on Telegram along with a picture of a banner drop the group had previously executed at a freeway overpass reading, "Elon Musk, stop white genocide." The Telegram caption read, "Thanks for sometimes hearing us, Elon. The white flame will rise again." Fucking sickening pieces of shit. Alternative explanations for the gesture are plausible. Musk is socially awkward, and he may have been stiffly trying to throw love to the crowd for helping put Trump back in office. "My heart goes out to you," he said after he did the gesture for the second time. However, Musk has allied himself with far-right movements in Europe, including the extremist German AfD party. After purchasing Twitter, which he renamed X, he welcomed long-banned white nationalists back to the platform in the name of free speech. And his Twitter account is sometimes hard to distinguish from far-right extremists. Yeah, that's massive understatement, Rolling Stone. In late 2023, he went on a so-called apology tour to Israel after responding to a post about an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory on Twitter with the words, "the actual truth." He often posts Pepe frogs and other images and memes associated with the alt-right, including recently temporarily adopting the handle Kekius Maximus. So yeah, I mean, was this a Nazi salute? Hard to say. I mean, it's just, it's like, if you squint, maybe you could kind of, maybe I could see it. If this was the NFL, I'd call our rules expert, Mike Pereira. Can you tell us, is this a Nazi salute? Well, you see, technically he only held it for 1.7 seconds. That's about 0.2 seconds shorter than the customary 1.9 seconds that a typical Nazi salute would see. So in my opinion, Dima, this would not be classified as a Nazi salute technically. The call should be overturned. And there you go. The Chiefs win the Super Bowl again. So yeah, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter if this was a Nazi salute, a Sieg Heil. Elon Musk is a Nazi regardless of whether he does this publicly or not. If this was an accident, I would say it was like a Freudian slip. If this was intentional, I think it would be just to like troll the libs or whatever. Because he didn't come out and like, reveal a swastika tattoo or something. Like if he was coming to go full mask off, like mask off, not like mask off, but like mask off, mask off, mask off. You know what I mean? Then he would just do it. He would just say, yeah, fuck it, I'm a Nazi, who cares? After this, despite this, he's still doing the tiptoeing around, plausible deniability thing. So if this was intentional, then it was probably just to troll the libs, just to own the libs. And as you can tell, I'm definitely owned. But what do you think? Was this an actual Sieg Heil Nazi salute? Is Elon Musk a Nazi? Let me know what y'all think. Only 1,459 days left.